All right, welcome back. We're gonna try something a little different here today. You might have noticed that wasn't my hand that brought the video out. I've got my 5-year-old over here because today we have a very small pen that's gonna be on the channel. Yeah. And so here are a couple pens in from Aerocrafted. Love their packaging, by the way, always really cool. And we got the Aerocrafted Retract. These are made out of, I think, San Luis Obispo, California. And we got it in 2 different sizes. So we got a small and a large. All right, I already have the large, so I'm just gonna pull that one out over here and put it down on the table.
These are also the smallest pens.
Yeah, these are really small. You know what we should do? Can you grab your Oz pen from over there? Because that'd be a really good comparable. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open this up and get into it and see what we think, because we've been checking out the large, and the large is already a very small pen, 35 millimeters. It is, you can see I actually switched it to an Auto Flash Dry. Very much like at the very smallest end of what my hand is comfortable writing with, because if it goes any further, it's too small. But some people would like an even smaller pen. Yeah, to compare, there's the Oz pen. This is a little thicker. I think it's 0.35 versus like 0.328 or something, 325. So it's a little more diameter there, a little taller. But this takes a G2 Mini, and this takes a Parker size, which is cool. So this also takes a G2 Mini, and it is really small there. That is a tiny little pen. So let's see if this can be something that I can use, and then we'll hand it over to my son, and we'll see if it's something that he can use. Can you hand me the notepad, bud? And we'll just compare sizes here, because that is a really small pen. All right.
And it's one of the smallest pens I've ever seen.
That's one of the smallest
pens. So I
pens
think it will go to like biggest to smallest, since
cool.
This one right here is the
So we're gonna just compare it to some other really small pens. Here's the Herman Epica. Here is the very popular Grimsmo Saga. Here's the new Universal Flipper. I guess this is actually smaller than either of those two. And so let me get these kind of even, and then we'll try writing with it. All right, so you can see just the size of this pen. We're talking quite small. I think you're gonna hear me say the word small a few times today. So this is under 4 inches when it's not deployed, and about the same size, maybe a tad shorter when it is deployed, so about 3 7/8. So let's see if this is something we can actually write with, because this is very small. All right. There's that G2 Mini getting warmed up. Now, what I'll say right away is I'm impressed that it has very little tip wiggle. So although it is very small, and I find myself putting it up here in sort of the top of my hand instead of over here, because it basically fall in to this like little area, it actually doesn't feel that bad to write with. I'm surprised. It's not choice, but it kind of like drops onto my knuckle here, which is unusual because like bigger pens, I don't find that end up being the case. This is about as small of a pen as I can write with personally, or I thought it was. This is changing my mind. So let's let my son write with this. He's 5 years old, rocking a ring right now on his finger and everything, and see what he thinks.
Nice.
Not bad, huh? For a little 5-year-old hand, probably pretty generous in size, actually. I'm pretty impressed, actually. I don't know why, for some reason, this ends up going up here, because I normally feel like I'm writing here with a lot of my pens. Think of like this Smooth Precision pens, full size. But you know, I think part of it is that because it has a top clicker, you end up getting that big range there and being able to move it around in your hand pretty well. So it's not too bad. Wow, I didn't expect to actually not mind writing with this much. This is kind of surprising me right now. Same kind of cool, semi-fidgety. I say semi-fidgety because you can't just like click it like really easily. It has like kind of this weird lip that locks the mech in. So you kind of have a different type of fidget here than what you might be used to. So you can go kind of quick, but it takes a little practice. Interesting. I am pleasantly surprised. Now, a couple things I'm noticing. One, I think it's almost as same diameter. I don't know if it is or not. It might be a slightly small diameter, but it feels like it's almost the same diameter as the larger one. So that's nice because it's not like getting into, I always felt like this one just was so thin in diameter. And I think this is thicker, which is nice. That was something that always kind of bugged me on the Little John pen. It's definitely thicker. You can see that right there. So it is the same, I think 0.35 on the diameter. And that actually makes it feel pretty good in the hand for something that you're kind of just pinching in a somewhat weird way, but gosh, you know, it kind of works. That is a pleasant surprise. I never expected like a pen that small, quite frankly. If I were to still just go to a conference or something, I'm still gonna probably go with this because it's already small enough. And then I get to use my beautiful flash drive here. And I just love this ink versus the G2 Mini. So that's a very compatible, you know, Parker size is a very highly compatible. What's up?
So like they're the same brand, but they're the same brand, but what's similar is that they're one's bigger than the other.
What's similar is that one's different?
So these two are the same brand, but what's similar is
what's different, you mean, right?
One's bigger than the other, even though they're the same brand.
So the similarity is the brand, and the difference is the size.
The size.
Yeah. All right. So, in conclusion, an interesting option that I probably never would have gone for, or like thought might have been something that I liked. But I was really impressed with them throwing on their annual sale. You can always get a pretty good discount with our friends. Discount code Knife Nerdery, 15% off. Just Knife Nerdery in the website. So you can get that pen instead of $99. It's like, what does that come out to? Like 84 and some change. So worth taking a look at. Pleasantly surprised, and Aerocrafted, another impressive delivery here. So that's all for now. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and maybe we'll see a bit more of our 5-year-old friend here. Thank you, buddy.
And click on the like button.
And click on the like button. Dang, I didn't even know to say that. That was really good. All right, have a good one. Bye.